Hi my friends, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And today, as you can see in the thumbnail, I've got something really good and something really ungood. I love gadgets and different things that I've tested and tried since I've been on YouTube that I've never even heard of before. I suppose the simplest one of all those that I really think have really helped my complexion is the Cognac Sponge. You know, the little round hard, it's really hard when you put it on water. It exfoliates beautifully. I'd never even heard of them before YouTube, but I love it. I love that thing. Also the velvet washcloths that I use, the chenille washcloths, I love them. They're things I would never have heard of that YouTube introduced me to. And this one is another thing that I absolutely love. And I would highly recommend it. And that's the Jade Roller. I don't know if you can see that, guys. That's the Jade Roller. Now, you can get the quartz one as well. I've had a pink quartz one, but this is the green jade. And for some reason, I prefer this one. This is what my one looks like. You can get them so that it's just that size with just the handle, or just that size with just the handle. But I quite like these ones that have got, you know, both on one. I like that. Now, this is wonderful for me. This is wonderful for this area. And it has worked. It has really worked. Now, you know, for my age, obviously I've still got some there. But it's defined that a lot more than it was. So when I put my creams on overnight or in the morning, when I do my final moisturiser, I do this to help it all stay in. It's a lovely feeling. I mean, you could do it just sitting watching the TV, you know. It's so lovely. I love the feeling. It's really relaxing. And it so helps that part of your face. And then, this part, which you know I always worry about, guys. It's your eye creams on. Especially good for the morning, because where I've got, you know, I have trouble sleeping. Sometimes I wake up and sometimes my eyes are quite baggy underneath, more so than usual. So when you've got your cream on, just put it like that, start from the beginning like that, and over the bag and go up and up and up. And it's a lovely feeling, and it really works. It's such a simple looking tool, you'd think, no way, you know. But it's you look after it, it's very hard wearing. You take care of it, it will last for ages, unless you've got a daughter like mine, and then nothing lasts for ages. But they're sturdy. As I said, you can get the pink quartz as well. I don't actually know the difference, what one would do that the other one wouldn't. I just prefer the jade. And they're all individual, because obviously the jade is, you know, different pattern, isn't it, as it would be. But these I highly recommend. So I'm not talking about electronic gadgets now, because I love red light therapy, you know that. I'm talking about just little handheld things like this that help us, and this truly does. I absolutely love my Jade Roller, and I would recommend one to anybody. So that's my really good thing. The really bad thing I wanted to show you is, now, I've taken my earring out so I can show you this. You know that I like to wear my hair sometimes. My hair's curlyish today, but that's been done from my foam rollers. But sometimes I do my hair and I plait it, you know, to get that beachy wave look that I really like. Because I love that look. hook. But sometimes with the plaits, you've got to be careful because you can end up with just a plait. And it's obviously what you've done. You can see the obvious plait marks. So I saw this magical twisty thing. And I thought, that sounds good. That sounds exactly what I want to do. And she demonstrated it and took her hair out in the morning. And oh, it was fantastic. Now, this is it. This is it, guys. This is the weapon. So you've got two things either side like this. This is supposed to give you coils. So you know, instead of an actual plait, it gives you twists. So you put the first bit in the first one. If I can do this, guys, it'll be a miracle because I can't do it when I'm looking in the mirror. First bit in there, and you put that down, and then you put the second bit in, hang on a minute, there, and you put that down, and then you bring them down to the bottom, so you've got the two separate bits. Can you see him? And then there's a button on the side. You go up first. Let's get back a bit. Wait a minute. Let's find the right switch. You go up first, so that takes it in two, can you see? That takes it in the two, so you've got two pieces in. Then you go down, and that winds those two together. Oh, look how beautiful that is. We'll have another go. Well, I managed to do it with tiny bits of hair, smaller pieces than this. I put those very tiny little bands, you know, those little tiny thin rubber bands. I put those on the end of all the ones, and I went to bed, which I do when I plait my hair to do the, let me find this bit, guys. Right, hang on a minute. Right, that goes in that one. That's it. And that goes in this one. It's just a pain, guys. It's a total pain. That goes in that one. So you've got the two bits. So you go up first. Hang on a minute. Can't even find the button. Go up first. Well, that's supposed to give you two bits. But it's all fell out already. And then you go down. Yeah, and now that is supposed to be a perfect coil. Let me have a look in it. My good, look. That is it. When I tried it, I did about this size, maybe a bit smaller, all round, went to bed with the little bands on the end. I took it out in the morning and it looked like I'd been plugged into the electric socket. They, honestly, the concept is wonderful. I think if your hair is all one length, because obviously my hair's layered, if it was all one length, I think the concept would work. But I have tried every single way to get my hair to, and obviously it's harder to do at the minute because I'm doing it in the camera. But when I've got my big mirror in front of me and I'm doing it, I've also tried to do it when my hair's wet, which is easier. It is easier when it's wet. That's how I woke up in the morning looking like I'd been plugged in. I get the concept. So it goes up first, which does the two separate ones, and then down, you can see, look, up first, which twists the two, and then down, which twist them both together. The concept is really good. Maybe I'll play about with it a bit more. But honestly, oh, no, I don't. I will play about with it because, I mean, I bought it now. But it does not do. And the girl in the, if you'd have seen her, you know, I'm sure she had layers in her hair as well, and it just went, and she had all these beautiful coils. And then when she took them out, her hair was a bit dry, and she took it out. Oh, she had this gorgeous look. I thought, that one's for me. No, I don't think so. So anyway, yes to the Jade Roller, most definitely, and no to the contraption. That's what I would say anyway. So that's my good and bad. If you like good and bads, guys, I can do this for you again. It's the first time I've just done one good, one bad. But I can always do that for you again with makeup or different things, you know, what's a good one and what's a bad one. And I enjoy doing this because it's something different, isn't it? So thank you ever so much for watching me. I hope you all stay safe, guys, because it is a horrible time, and I don't want to keep talking about it because we you know, want to think of something positive and nice. And I know we all come to YouTube. I come to YouTube to get my spirits lifted and watch my friends, you know, and all you guys, and read all your comments. And it's a lovely, safe place, isn't it, YouTube, for us? If we use it rightly, it is. And I don't want to keep sort of mentioning it, but it is growing. Where I am, I'm in lockdown at the moment. Our area, I think I said before, our area is doing it. Our country is doing it, so different areas. So they're blocking different areas off, blocking different areas where the risk is high. And we are fourth, my area is fourth highest in the country. So I'm on shielding. I have to stay indoors all the time because obviously underlying health issues, we all do if we have that, don't we? And it's okay. I mean, I'm used to being indoors anyway, and I make the most of it anyway. But it's scary out there, and it's okay because I can afford to stay indoors. So yeah, it's okay for me. I can afford to stay indoors. I'm retired. But, you know, a lot of you guys that are working or have to go out to, you know, look after your families, or I know it's a lot harder, and it's a lot harder to avoid the things as well. So please take care of yourselves and know this is not, it's not just flu, guys. This is something really nasty. Please all look after yourselves, and don't forget, let me know if you like this type of video, because I've got lots of things that I can say this is good and this is bad, and I'd love to share those with you. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again next Tuesday. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.